Previously on the Arias adventures.
So yeah, you guys leveled up at the end of last time because y'all defeated Jarvu the Powerful.
Oh yeah.
The brothers wish you all well, and they start heading east towards the mountains while you guys continue southbound.
I really hope they don't all die.
They'll be fine.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Foltus is watching over them. It's fine. I go over to Tagoro. I'm like, hey Tagoro, I noticed that Feyora's been pretty quiet. Is everything okay?
As Tagoro comes up with a fake beard made of ramthorn hair.
How you doing?
I'm alright. I've been kind of keeping a lookout. We're probably at least a day or two from the scar now, so...
So how are you doing, though? You okay? You gonna be able to do this?
I would be lying if I said I feel 100% confident.
This time is different. You have friends now. People that care about you. We got your back.
Garrus!
Why is that happening on my night?
Because you're the lucky person. But you notice that one of the outlines actually moves because it does duck down behind some rocks and disappears out of sight.
Bro, it's the fucking Slender Man. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Can I do my divine sense?
Yeah, your senses do hone in on it being something undead.
Huh.
Whether you share this information with them or not.
I saw a creepy thing. It's
Cool.
most likely undead.
Me kind of creepy.
Yeah, Tagoro's just like, Roshine's her name. We've been calling her that since day one.
Like I've said, my dad is a warlock. I know he would sometimes resurrect fallen warriors and use them as undead thralls.
Hey guys, we're literally dealing with a necromancer. All right, awesome. Cool.
I'm scrying again.
Oh, yes, and you had scried. Right. Okay, so let me see. Let me make her wisdom save real quick. And she just needs to beat a 15?
19.
19. Okay, you actually are able to find her this time.
Yay!
So let's see. When she fails, you create an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. You can see and hear through the sensor as if you were there. Okay.
So as we're packing up and stuff, you see Garrus in the cart, and all of a sudden his lights just glow like a bright lights, and you can see like his spirit kind of like flying towards where Tagoro's mom is, making the sensor.
So yeah, you guys look up and see that. Do you pause and setting off to wait for him to return back from his scrying?
Yes.
I'll keep like packing up.
Okay.
And just waiting for him.
Okay. Garrus, your body soars over the desert as it shifts into this small, invisible essence-like ball with like the glow of your aura and everything. And everything, like the world around you is muted and grays and whites and everything. And you soon come across this vast, massive canyon that stretches as wide as you've ever seen anything and as long as you've ever seen. Like it just seems to stretch for miles and miles and miles. And on the opposite side from where you approach this, you see a massive encampment on the other side. As best as you're able to tell, it's perhaps 100,000 tents and people that you can make out, and your spirit begins to descend within this encampment until it finds this massive gated pen area, almost set up like a crude fighting ring, as best as you can tell. And you see on the outside of this ring, you see posts and you see people manacled and chained to the post. You see lots of other orcs that look beat up and everything. You see some humans. You see some Nicogen, and all of like men, women, young, old. These people look to be manacled and chained to these posts and everything, like they're being kept there. And amongst them all, you see an orc woman who has the same shade of blue eyes as Tagoro does. Her hair is disheveled and in long, like, dreadlocks, and her face looks scratched and beat up. She has 2 long tusks that protrude up. She looks to be wearing like tattered and torn armor from long, long ago. And you're able to discern through your scrying that this is the person you're looking for. This is Tagoro's mother.
Okay. Now, you said there's 100 tents, you said?
It looks like this encampment is like the size of a city is the best way I can describe it.
Okay.
You're not going to be able to sit and count, but
Well, yeah.
the rough estimate is, 100,000 at least. You're not sure how much of those numbers are warriors and just civilians, but I mean, still a lot.
A good chunk of them. Probably.
Yes.
Wow, you're not gonna make this easy. God dang it. Okay. Do I see while I'm there? Do I also notice like Feyora's dad, perhaps?
Not in that area. You see other warrior orcs, tall in that same kind of like dark shade of green of Feyora. Tagoro's mom is like a lighter shade of green like he is, and these orcs look to be like heavily equipped and armored. They have like spiky arm guards and stuff. You see like one guy who just looks to have like a serrated blade just embedded into one of his arms, and he looks like he uses that as a weapon itself.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many people would you say are chained up in manacles and stuff, including Tagoro's mom?
Perhaps 50. And like I said, there's like a mix of human, Nikos, and even other orcs.
Okay.
And you remember from the elders from the Bone Wolf clan, they said that, the Steelthunders, if other smaller tribes wouldn't submit, they would be crushed by the chief of the Steelthunder clan.
Do I notice anything else while I'm there? Any other like key?
No.
Okay, then I'll go return to my body.
Alrighty. So, Manny, as you like finish setting up the camp or packing up the wagon, you guys getting ready to head out, Garrus kind of like shakes himself back awake and go ahead, buddy. Garrus, okay?
We are not fighting Feyora's dad.
Daddy?
Why not?
If we do, we are going to unleash hundreds of thousands of people that are going to probably attack us and rush us. It's almost like it's like a big city almost. It's not like a tiny camp.
Told you guys it wasn't going to be easy.
But we've taken on dragons.
We can't take on an army, Tagoro.
But
Especially if they're as strong as Feyora. I did see your mother, however.
Mommy?
Yeah, she had light green skin like you, dreadlocks, light blue eyes with tusk. The only unfortunate thing is That not only did I see Tagoro's mom, but I saw almost about 50 other prisoners of varying races.
Yeah, when we ran our raids, we would take prisoners and bring them back and use them as training dummies. Put it lightly.
Oh,
And it didn't matter who or what they were, man or woman or anything. And
So I'm looking at is it's a numbers thing, not a strength thing. 1 and 2, we might need to be more secretive about this. Like sneak them out instead of fighting.
That's going to be very difficult.
can we sneak all of them out?
That'd be
you
a
guys-
task.
I tried sneaking out 20 kids from a village raid, and that didn't go very well for me. And I was a kid then.
We can't just save one and leave everyone else behind.
Tagoro plan.
Oh, God. All right.
What's your plan?
We're all waiting to go.
Okay, ready? Okay. Numbers game. So we get numbers on our side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we will have to go and get numbers.
Okay. All
we
right.
have it in, but we have it in with people. We have magic people,
Mm-hmm.
the whole entire Vivendi,
You're thinking about causing a war.
but ain't that what they're doing?
Hold on, listen. What if we could all get in there, like where the prisoners are, without being seen, and then I can make a teleportation circle inside, like the area where everyone's being held, and then all of us can be teleported either to the castle, the Gearhead Castle, or the Vivendi Head Council place.
There's over 50 prisoners.
It's unlimited. As long as they're inside the circle, we all teleport.
This is gonna be that's gonna
As
have to be a
long
pretty big
as
circle.
I can get in, as long as it takes me a minute to cast, I have all the ingredients, and any creature that enters the portal instantly appears 5 feet in the destination or nearest. So we could do the Gearhead Castle, and I could message Kat as soon as, and I know Kat would be fine with it. We've helped her out so much. And if we're saving 50 slaves, come on. She'll definitely be a part of that game.
True, but if we take 50 of his dummies away, won't he just go get 50 more? And if he's already conquered most of the Scar, where's he going to get the other 50? He's going to have to go outside the Scar.
He's
But
not
if we
wrong.
can get to the Gearhead Castle, we'll have an army there.
I'm saying, why don't we go get army all right now?
Because I don't know if the prisoners are gonna last that long.
But then,
Plus, if we have your mom, she could probably fight with us.
okay, but why don't we all just go do it now?
Wouldn't we?
We could all split
Wouldn't it be better
up.
to have them come to us rather than us go to them? If
Well, yeah.
it was
we
gonna
could-
be like a big fight.
Well, if we do a big fight, my idea is that we all go to the Vivendi Council, we propose this to them, and then we each get a magic person to go with us to each different location of, like, I don't know, where other armies we need, and propose that we all take care of this, and then we meet back here. It should only take a day. You know what I'm saying?
Took us
No, because
So-
it took us. Hold on. It took us weeks to get to where we are now. How is it going to take us a day to get there and back?
We can't
you make 'em-
teleport back to this area.
You not
That's not how
even make a
teleport
magic
works,
circle?
unfortunately. Now I have to do that for a whole year in the same location in order for it to
Damn you.
stick.
Why aren't you better
It's
at
magic, dude.
magic?
It's not my fault. It's the magic spell's fault. Blame D&D. It's only until I reach like level 17 in a certain class.
So if I attack you until you're level 17, you'll have that.
Yup.
Begin training.
Well, if we want to get in with the people, what if we let them find us?
What a wonderful idea.
I'm guessing that's Feyora talking.
Pocket sand! I don't know who it was, but I throw pocket sand at their face.
As
Oh, crap.
As Roisin offers that little bit of advice, a husky female voice interrupts you guys. And
A female voice?
yeah, and I assume you guys are like outside around the wagon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second.
What the frig?
I threw pocket sand.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
It had a mix of hair in it too.
What?
They inhale the hair, they choke and die. Yeah, we won!
Depending on the wind, it may have hit someone in my party.
Blows back in your face!
Pocket sand and it blows into Manny's face. Ah, Jesus! I effectively blinded our mage.
Yep, that's Tagoro for you guys. All right, so if you're looking at our map here that I have up, let's see, let me reveal the map.
That looked like a penis.
Shut up.
Oh!
Oh, that's not good.
Huh.
I need
No,
more pocket sand.
you idiot. Alrighty, so looking here, you see a group of orcs, like full orcs, looking at you guys. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, and in the center is a female, a tall, big female orc. Let's see if I have her picture here. I do. She has her arms crossed, and she has like red war paint across her face, and she's wearing like armor and stuff. And she looks to be the leader of the group. And she's the one whose voice you heard. And there's her picture. Her and her orcs all have their weapons drawn at you guys. Bows, arrows, spears, mauls, and great swords. She's wielding like a large great sword, very similar in design to Feyora's. And she also has a hand axe at her side.
Oh.
And she also has the same like amber eyes as Feyora.
Her mommy.
Nope, she doesn't look old. She looks...
her sister. Hey.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
God. Well. If it isn't the traitor, come back. Weren't you banished by your father? Feyora looks at the group and looks at this woman as though she recognizes her. Hello, Fatima. This is an unpleasant reunion. Look, my friends and I here we're just here to look for somebody, all right? We don't want any trouble with you or anybody. The other orc woman looks very unconvinced as she casts a glance across your guys' very interesting group of people. Wow, you are really traveling below yourself, Feyora. A halfling?
Don't talk about our friends like that.
It's
What was
okay.
that, Manny?
I've heard a lot. Manny pretends he didn't hear that.
Friendly.
So you friend or foe?
I would assume you guys are the foes here. You don't belong unless you're surrendering yourselves to the Steelthunders.
Oh, that's funny. See, I thought this was just an area that anyone could walk on.
No, this is Steelthunder land.
Ah, I see. You hear that, guys? We can't be around here. We're not welcome.
Okay, we should leave.
Man, kind of faces a group. It's really too bad if no one wants to listen to what we have to say, then I guess we're gonna have to do what we do best, huh, guys? May takes the staff
Yeah.
out.
Edab raises his hand. Well, what do we do best?
I'll show you. I
Oh,
spin
God.
around with the staff. The staff is
Okay,
glowing
look at
nice
this.
bright red. And I split the group with a wall of fire, damage towards them.
Okay. All right.
So they
We're
can't
going
come
loud.
near us. There's a giant wall of fire.
Okay, just a second. Let me a wall of fire, you say? And you just split it just right in the middle of the road between you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm not trying to burn them. I'm not trying to damage them. I'm just putting a
Right,
barrier
right.
between them and me. But if
So-
they do try to get close to us, they will get burned.
Oh, I just
Ooh.
put a wall up for you guys on the
Yum.
map. So yeah, they all back off in surprise, and the orc woman who Feyora called her Fatima, she takes like a step close, but not too close to get burned, and she looks at the wall. Can she still see you guys on the other side of the wall?
I would say it's like flickering to where she can see our like silhouettes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Look, I just want to talk. You have someone of interest, and we want them back.
Technically, she has a lot of people of interest, but okay.
They're looking for one.
All right. Go on.
We'd like to hold a peaceful meeting with your leader. With trusted advisors.
Well, there's a problem with that, small fry. You're traveling with a banished member of our tribe. And her returning to these lands is punishable by death.
Well, you're not gonna be able to do that because you're not gonna touch her.
Listen, freak. You don't scare us.
We're not scared of you either.
Yeah, listen up, Boobs Mackenzie. Fuck you.
Look, we can either walk away peacefully, or I could burn most of you to a crisp. Please
She-
don't let it come to
She
this.
chuckles along with the other orcs at her side. So, you don't know anything about us Steelthunders, do you? You think this little bit of fire is going to stop us or scare us? She takes another step closer, and then you watch as she steps into the fire.
Okay, it's damage.
Okay, how much damage?
You're both beautiful.
Feyora is more beautiful.
29 fire damage.
All right. She takes the damage, and you see it burns her and burns around her and everything, but she doesn't like flinch in pain or anything. She keeps walking through, and when she steps out on your guys' side, you see her eyes are that same blood red as when Feyora goes into her rage.
I cast haste on myself.
And then one by one, you see the other orcs begin stepping forward and towards the wall of flame as well. They all take the same amount of damage, right, Manny?
Yeah.
Okay, so they all take that damage as well, but they all step through the fire, and their eyes are all red as well. And with that, we're gonna roll initiative. We'll be right back after a quick break. Hey there, folks, it's your DM, Lady Crit, with some epic news from Party Advantage. The gang and I are excited to announce the launch of a special news show, The Rapscallions, for our Patreons. Join our new cast as they travel through their own separate adventures throughout the lands and kingdoms of Arias. While the Ram Pack is out stopping evil and beating up dragons, Rapscallions are getting into trouble with crime lords and local guards.
So Vite is Nekogen.
Tex, obviously, is an Aarakocra.
Vite is standing on the chair and chewing kind of absent-mindedly on the table because she hasn't gotten food yet because she can't count monies.
Okay, can you stop chewing the table now?
Charge you for another table if she eats that one again.
I'm trying to keep her from doing that. Yeah, she's already gone through 3.
Somewhat stout-looking, well, not quite stout, but diminutive in stature, person dressed in a simple robe. This half-mask is open enough, just enough to allow them to drink through a small curly straw that they have poking out of a cup.
So do you just normally stare at people at the bar, or am I a special case?
Oh, kind of. Yeah. You are definitely a stranger to these parts, it seems.
Was it the feathers or the wings?
You see kind of the back too, since we're stumbling in.
You see another short, elven-looking person. Those bastards got me good. And he charges through the door again and continues the fight.
Wait for me, bro.
Fight!
Bite! No, stay at the table!
Fight!
Should we do something about that?
And she looks like a very, very pale human with like shiny golden bronze hair.
All right. So standing at a towering 3 foot tall is a small woman who appears to be, her features are a mix of halfling and tabaxi, and
I immediately cast Pass Without a Trace on both of us and just kind of like duck and turn the other way down an alley and just like nope. No guards. Mm-mm.
Okay. Listen, this is a mistake. Okay, they stole from us first, and we were just getting what we had to. We had to get what was ours.
Oh dear.
He's just gonna slowly just like inch his way back into the tavern.
Tex just puts his talons over his eyes and just like rubs them super hard. It's like a fucking foxtrot.
Okay, are you gonna fly you and your entire Rapscallion cast or party to go and find Cat?
I get it. That's the name of the podcast.
Roll credits.
Is that a thing?
title card.
The Rapscallions can be found exclusively on our Patreon page and released twice a month. Will these adventurers find the advantage on their next encounter? Let's hope so.
Greetings, listener. I'm your community innkeeper, Ginger, here to talk to you about our sponsors. Our first sponsor are our friends over at Awesome Dice. They have you covered for all your dice and dice accessory needs, like these really cool Thunder of Dragons hollow metal dice. From metal and gemstone to their specialty dice, you can easily find the right set to give you the advantage on your next game session. Make sure to visit awesomedice.com to use the special discount code ADVANTAGE10 to get 10% off your next purchase. Add more dice to your collection with Awesome Dice today and gain the advantage in all your rolls. Next up are our friends at Elderwood Academy. They have all you need to add to your D&D gaming experience. They create beautiful hex chest dice boxes, dice trays, dice towers, and many other unique products in their store. I like to use the Codex Dice Tower to roll all my fireball damage into my scroll rolling tray. You can find all their epic accessories and more at elderwoodacademy.com. Get your Codex Dice Tower today and let them know Party Advantage sent you. We also want to thank our friend Nim Toast Hater for the use of his amazing homebrewed content and items in the show. You can find him all over social media, including Twitter and his own Discord server, by following the links in the episode description. And now, we're on Patreon. Want to gain even more Party Advantage? Support us on Patreon and gain access to regular behind-the-scenes content, special interviews with the cast, exclusive Discord channels within our server, ad-free episodes, and so much more. Don't miss out on all the fun. Roll initiative. And finally, make sure to check us out on all the social media for more Rampack fun. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook using @PartyAdvantage and on our own website, partyadvantagepod.com.
And now, back to the episode.
Woo! Steelthunder orcs.
I got a 7.
Okay. Let's see. We have
1.
7 is
8.
Voisine. Oh my god.
Wait, don't I get advantage on initiatives when I'm
Oh, I
hasted?
do too.
My god.
Thank
I
God.
don't. I
All
still
right,
have
14.
7.
That's slightly better.
Okay, just a second. I'm rolling our NPCs. Oh, wow. We're just going to group Fatima and her orcs under her roll, which was a 24.
Oh.
Let's not.
I'm going to base Edab and
They are together.
Feyora together just to make
That's
it
fair.
easier.
Quick question. Is this going to put a hindrance on our relationship if I kill her sister?
It's not her sister.
Oh.
I mean, you guys didn't stop to exchange pleasantries as to how they're related. But there is some, I mean, like, they do have similar traits. Alrighty, so Fatima and her orcs are first.
Joy.
So here we go. She and her folks are going to go first. And she's going to go rage and step forward. And who's she going to attack? We're going to have her step forward to attack Feyora. Actually, she raises her greatsword and swings her blade. Raged, she's going to reckless attack. Aggressive, yep, rage, retaliation, pressure.
Just so the audience knows, I never said I was raging, so I can't use my spirit shield. Or I would have.
Yep.
Sadness.
So she does that, and she's doing reckless, so she gets advantage. One of those is a nat 20, and that crits on Feyora. So the first swing, Feyora is able to counter it and, use the flat of her blade to push the other orc back, but then the woman spins and counters and slashes right across Feyora's middle, doing crit damage, and she does 36 damage to Feyora total from that. Okay. Alrighty, so that is her turn, and then the others are all going to step forward. Another one's going to step close. So I've got another one attacking Feyora, one attacking Garrus, and 2 attacking Tagoro. So I'll start with the one attacking Feyora. He's using a maul, 31 to hit. That hits her, and she takes another 17 damage. And then who did I say was else?
Me.
Gareth, you're being attacked. All right. So what is your AC?
22.
This one is also attacking with a maul. 22 hit.
Yeah, 22 is my armor class.
Okay, that just hits already. So then
Dang.
you take.
I'll playing words with it.
Okay.
I was be like, hey, you big dummy, look over here. And I basically distract him, and I subtract 7 from the roll. Or the 22, whatever 7 minus 22 was.
15.
Oh, okay, to the attack. Okay. So then.
Yeah, so he misses him.
Yep. So Garrus, you are saved by Manny.
Cool.
Tagoro, you're being attacked by 2 guys. So the first guy's going to swing at you with his maul twice.
On one of those attacks, I'll put disadvantage on it with my reaction of protection.
Okay. The first one was a 33, so I'll re-roll that one. That is a nat 20. So it's still going to hit, even with disadvantage, but you can at least neutralize the crit.
Yeah, at least that's good.
Yeah, so Tagoro, for that first attack, you take 16 damage. And then his second attack is a 35 to hit and does 16 damage. So you take 16 and 16, so that's 32 damage total. And then the next guy, Tagoro, is going to attack you twice. A 33 hits.
Why are they picking on me?
12 damage. Are you going to surrender?
No.
I didn't think so. That's 12 damage, and then his second attack is a 28 for 14 damage. So that's the enemy's turn.
You said 14?
Yeah. So these guys are coming in hard and heavy. But next up in the lineup is Tagoro. As those
Owie.
two slash at you, yeah.
Who do I hit first?
Probably the person in front of you.
That's up to you.
But don't they get an attack of opportunity since I'm attacking with 3 around me? Or...
No, that's not. That's 3.5, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll attack one of them. I don't care who. I'm
Okay.
going to go enraged.
Mm-hmm. And you just need a 20 to hit them, Adam.
Well, I don't hit at all.
Oh, shit.
15,
Dang.
14, and 19.
Oh, buddy. Did you roll with advantage? Did you attack reckless?
Yeah, I'll attack
Find it.
recklessly.
No.
Yeah. Smack him.
Okay, so that gives me advantage. So you already did 2. They both didn't make, so I did 1 already, so that means I need to make another one for my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, this dice is fucking me. Alright, here goes the third attack, because I have my haste, my boots, whatever, and... Oh my fucking god, nope.
Sounds like you're doing well.
Everything is... I can hit at a 19, it's the highest I'm hitting.
Oh, buddy. Sorry, pal.
I'm going to die.
No, you're fine.
So that ends your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty, Manny, you are up. You see Tagoro and Garrus and Feyora just get waylaid by attacks, and then Tagoro whiffs.
Okay, Manny will cast slow on everybody.
Alrighty, and does that...
DC Wisdom saving throw of 19.
Alrighty, let's see. Well, Fatima rolled a nat 20, so that's a 21.
Jesus, what's with her?
She's the boss?
Well, I guess she rolled 2 20s, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me get the other guys. I mean, she only has a +1 to her wisdom. One guy fails. That's
Only one guy
17.
fails. Holy.
So far, so far, one guy has failed. A 17 fails. 16. So all the others except Fatima failed. She's the only one who saved with a nat 20.
Perfect. They're all slowed.
Okay, so that means they can only make one action. Yeah.
Yeah, they can only make one action or reaction. Their
Right.
speed is halved, and also they take a -2 penalty to their AC. So their
Lord.
AC is -2. Also, the
Hmm.
wall of fire drops.
Okay, the wall of fire's gone. The enemy's AC is now a 18.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
Also, any dexterity saving throws are also at a -2.
Okay, good to know.
Good to know.
Goodness. Alrighty. So the wall is gone.
And Manny will keep hiding behind Ramathorn. Good spot. Good boy.
Nice.
You're protecting me, right, buddy?
Sure. For now.
Oh god.
It's fine.
I'm tiny, so I can hide behind large things like that.
Alright, and that ends your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okay, next up we have Feyora and Edab. Edab is going to, let's see, he's got his longbow. Let's see, where's he at in the map? Yeah, he's gonna step over here and help out Togoro with his longbow, and he's gonna make 3 attacks. He's an archer.
He's our Legolas.
He is.
Aren't you glad you made friends with him instead of murdering him?
Yeah, and you guys wanted to put him in a red shirt.
Hey, not
He's
me.
still in a red shirt.
Rude.
That minor illusion's a cantrip. It continues to be red shirt.
So he rolled a 19, a 20, and then a nat 20 for a 30. So
Hell
Wow.
yeah, dude! Hell yeah, dude!
so 2 hits and a crit.
Still in a
You
red
should switch
shirt.
that. No, you should put words that say goat around the front of it.
Hell
Right.
yeah!
That's amazing.
14, 10, and
If he takes down a Steelthunder orc, like like in one turn, that's impressive.
I wish.
so he did a total of 33 damage in those attacks.
Nice.
Nice. Plus the 29 stacked.
Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, he just crushed it, making sure he doesn't have anything else. Oh, action surge! He can fire off.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
I really
here we
hope
go.
I really hope he kills the Steelthunder orc. That'd be so cool.
Yeah, he's like shooting arrows out of his bow.
That's another nat
Fire.
20.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Eat
That's
out!
only, like third one.
That's a 26.
That's true. That is the third nat 20 Cassie's rolled tonight.
That's a
I'm
19.
uncomfy.
So he crit and hit. So he hit all 3 again, and there's another crit in that. So
Yo, can I roll that 20 next?
I don't know. Can you?
Jesus.
Can we just say one of the arrows go through the orc's head and hits the other one? Legolas style? Like, that'd be awesome.
So yeah,
Wow.
Yo.
I shit you guys not. Togoro, as you miss those attacks, 6 arrows pelt the guy to your to your right, and the last one strikes him in the forehead, and the guy just like sinks to his knees and drops dead.
Oh, yo! Edab!
Edab shyly calls out to Togoro, "Edab, help, friend!"
Oh.
Yo, he's like
Man,
Dobby.
I'm glad I didn't kill that guy.
You're welcome.
Oh my god, that's great.
Garrus just looks at it and he's like, okay, we're gonna have an official team meeting and we're gonna make him a part of the Ram Pack. That was awesome.
He gets to be an official Ram Pack member.
You can stay.
All
You
right.
can stay now.
Alrighty, so that brings us to Feyora now.
Yo, Feyo. The cool Steelthunder orc.
So let's see. She's going to do what she does best and attack 4 times, action surge, and attack 4 more. And she's going to be locked in head-to-head battle with Fatima.
Oh my.
Yo.
She does a chunk of change, so like you see Feyora, her eyes instantly turn blood red as she growls and roars at the other orc. And she draws her great axe across and it returns like a series of blows. She only misses like 3 times out of her attacks and lands, devastating blows on the other woman, who only just seems more and more enraged with each attack. So even though she did 84 damage, the woman is raged, and so she's taking half damage.
Nice.
Still a good chunk.
It's still a good chunk. All right. So that was Feyora's turn, and next up we have Garrus.
Yay! Garrus is like, okay, might as well test out this and see how it works. And he takes out Hunter's Talon, the rose, and it's in rapier mode. And I shall swing it at the orc in front of me.
Alrighty.
Does a 14 hit?
No, you're looking for an 18 to hit.
Alright, that was my first attack. Swing again. That was a natural 1.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
One more time. Huh.
How'd you do, kiddo?
Fantastic. The best ever. EDAB is showing us all up.
Alright, so it's the NPC's night to...
For real? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, in that case, if I miss all of my attacks, then I will go in between my opponents and Feyora's opponents, the other female Steelthunder orc.
You're taking just a step forward?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in between both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that'll be it.
Alrighty. Roisin.
So I'm going to cast Synaptic Static, sort of in the middle of the. So I guess on Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
And Synaptic Static, looking at it right now, it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So how many of the other orcs would that encompass?
Well, let's see. 20-foot sphere. I mean, it would cover everybody.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to use a careful spell to.
Okay. I was gonna say
yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I have careful spell, so I can spend a point to allow 5 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving throw of a spell you cast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
For my party, and I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static on
That's
all of them.
Intelligence for everyone?
Yes, intelligence save.
So here's Fatima's first. That's a 10 on hers. So she fails.
Yep, DC 19.
Another fail. Another fail. A nat 20 for a 21.
Wow.
So one guy saved.
One of them succeeds.
God, Cassie, you don't even need the inspiration dice.
Yeah, you just keep getting nat 20s.
I know. Let's see, that's another fail. Another fail, and our last one. So yeah, everybody except like Dude B fails.
Right. So all of them except Dude B take 30 psychic damage. And all of them, except for Dude B, have muddled thoughts for 1 minute. So roll a d6, and they all subtract that from their attacks and ability checks and Constitution saving throws.
Gotcha. So yellow dude, I just updated the tokens as the dude who saved, so he's cool.
The one dude that saved.
Yeah. All right, so everybody else rolls you said a d4?
D6.
Oh, a d6.
Mhm.
All right. So subtract 3.
Right? That's -3 to all attack rolls and ability checks and constitution saving throws.
Alrighty.
Then they take 30 psychic damage. Just a reminder.
30?
Yeah.
Okay. 30. Getting that. Alrighty. The other guys are looking pretty bad, except for Fatima. But they're not stopping. Like, even though they look fucked up, they're still gonna keep fighting. So that brings us back up to the top of the round. Fatima is going to return her attacks to Feyora. She's going to attack twice, and this time she's going to, let's see, as a bonus action, she's going to use frenzy attack. So what this does is, while in a frenzy, you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns after this one. So she's going to activate that now. So on her next turn, she can actually get 3 attacks instead of just 2.
Okay.
So she's going to attack Feyora.
All of them get
And-
subtract 3, right?
Yes, -3. So that misses.
Oh, and doesn't slow come into account too?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh,
no,
so
she
subtract
saved.
two?
She saved, yeah.
Oh, she saved. That's right.
Yeah. So she still misses with the Sonatic Static.
Mm-hmm.
And we are to the remaining fellas. And
they would
can
all
they
these
would
guys-
subtract 5 then. Because it's
Yes.
-2 from slow and -3 from deadly.
Yeah,
And on top of that, they only can take 1 action.
they can only take 1. So yellow guy is going to attack Feyora.
Yeah, Manny, team debuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. That misses from that guy. Then we've got the dude A in front of Tagoro. That misses. And dude B still alive in front of Tagoro. Super misses with that -5. Then this guy is gonna step over here and try and throw a javelin at Manny. It's a -5. So what's your AC, Manny? Because I know you're still kind of squishy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm squishy as hell. I'm 14.
21 -5 is a 16. So
Alright,
that still
can I-
hits.
Can I use my reaction to impose
You-
disadvantage action?
You can. Okay, go ahead. Disadvantage?
Yep.
Alrighty, let's see. That's going to be a 15 this time.
That still hits.
Still
Well,
hits. Alright.
Minus 5?
Squishy.
Yeah, with a
minus
-5. Yeah.
Damn.
Dang.
That's okay.
So you take 15 damage, Manny.
Spirit shield.
15?
God
I'm,
damn
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I'm going to cutting words that. That's not okay.
Yo.
Cutting words. I'm like,
Wow.
fuck you. And Sure. Misses.
All right. So that
Six.
How could you say something like that to me?
No one's ever said that to me.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. This guy is going to. Let's see. He's going to move over a little bit and try and fire a bow at
Can-
Manny.
Can I do an
At
opportunity of
me?
attack?
He's not. Wait. How are you? Wait a minute. Say that again, Garrus.
Is it the guy who was attacking me? Can I get an
No, this
opportunity
is
of attack?
no. This is a guy who's not even in melee with you.
Okay.
Yeah. But luckily, he still has to subtract 5. So let's see. So 22 minus 5 is a
Jesus.
17.
Oh my god.
It's 15 again. Oh no.
Adam, did
Fucking
you want to
sponge.
spirit shield that time?
Yeah,
So waits to
Okay.
not be, dude.
I get it. Every
I'm like a fucking SpongeBob, dude. I'm
I'm pretty sure I get it I'm pretty sure I can do it more than once.
I think so. I think you have done it more.
Well, you haven't even done it in this turn, so you good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one reaction. Don't you get one reaction per round?
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Spirit Shield. Where's my dice? 4d6. 2, 3, 4. Roll. 21. Negate 21 damage.
Wow.
And they take the damage, don't they, now?
Yes, because I have Vengeful Ancestor, so whatever damage they do to the shield, it repels it back as force damage.
Yo.
Mirror force.
That kills him then.
Oh my god, awesome.
So the guy dies. And
Literally activate his trap card, Mirror Force.
pretty
Hell
much.
yeah.
Adam, it is your turn then.
Let's see. I still got a dude by me. I'll just attack that dude. One of them, I don't care. There's one. There's two, finally.
Nice.
So 12 plus 18 is 30.
Oh,
Plus
he's
boom.
he's dead.
Okay.
If you've done over more than like 15 damage, he's fucking dead.
Okay. And I also now have 2 charges.
Oh, nice. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. So, Manny, before you are able to make your attack, your guys' fight is suddenly interrupted by a forceful tug. The ground rumbles all around you, and looking about, you find several rings of like aurorous light sweeping through the entire expanse of the desert, pulling color away from stones and plants, and looking down at yourselves, even from your own like forms.
What?
And it's bleeding from like it just all kind of like gets drawn from you like watercolor paints, running from a brush, and these rings leave everything around you in a world of dull, dismal, colorless, like a monochrome world around you. And more waves of color blend in together like this. Reds, green, blues, yellows, pinks. It all glows brighter and brighter until it seems to all pull your guys' vision and gaze up towards the sky off in the distance behind like where the orcs had been coming from. Everybody, like the fighters you guys are fighting, they lower their weapons as they fall silent, noticing this as well, and they look just as confused as you do. Even Fatima Ramathorn paces where he's standing and everything. And you see a streak of light arc across the sky, and it hangs high up off in the distance over what you can only assume, and Garish, you would know as the Scar, since you've, did your scrying and flew on ahead. There is a distant roar that breaks the silence finally, followed by a crack of thunder. And from within these storm clouds that are high in the sky, and where all these colors have come together and drawn together, you see an arc of golden lightning strike down at this like ball of energy in the sky, and it ignites into a blinding flash of complete white. Silence persists as a gigantic wave of distorted air sweeps out in all directions, and you guys are caught in the blast of it, well, the fallback from it. So like what you see happen doesn't hit you. You are on the outside of this epicenter, but you're blown back by the wind and debris and everything, and there's this deafening boom, and it sends you all scattered and flying, even threatening to tear apart your cart and knock Ramathorn over. Your ears are ringing. Your surprise and shock in all of this turns to horror as you guys regain your sight from this blinding white flash. You see the land now covered in a giant pillar of prismatic flames off in the distance. Again, Garrus, you know this to be in the direction of that encampment. You watch as dozens of shapes flit in and out of the shifting colors from this prismatic pillar of flames. Silhouettes of blue and green and red and gold and silver, all spinning and dancing with grace and a beautiful, terrible display of complete and utter devastation. After a few minutes, this wave of blast and flames finally seemed to shrink within and die down, and the sky and colors all slowly returned to its vividness. Like the muted colors have disappeared, the monochrome colors have disappeared, and everything seems to have returned. And you've just witnessed something, and it leaves you all with like this really dreadful sense that something bad just happened across the desert. As you look around, and the flames die, and the sky is bright and clear and blue as any summer-loving child could ask for, the truth and horror of what you've just witnessed has finally settled in. You see the landscape glitters and shines, reflecting the setting sunlight overhead with a morbidly breathtaking beauty of glass that seems to cover parts of the ground around you, and it seems to all get more and more centered in that southern direction. And you've just borne witness to what you can only describe as an unspeakable cataclysm.
What?
I did that.
What just happened? Where are the orcs? The other orcs?
Fear me, mortals.
The remaining orcs that are still alive, and Fatima, and even Feyora, like, everyone's weapons are lowered. They're all shocked, and Fatima just kind of turns and looks back, and she's like, what the hell was that?
I don't know.
Why don't you tell us? It's coming from your home.
I don't know. I saw the same thing you guys did.
I am still in an offensive stance.
Manny, Mr. Meehan, I don't think it was them.
What on earth was that?
I think something really bad just happened to them.
And with that, we're going to call it there.
Why?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what happens
What
when
was that?
Zagoro awakens his psionic powers. Sorry, guys.
I don't even know if your mother is now alive after that.
Bro, I know it, okay?
God.
Thanks for joining us for the Arias Adventures here on Party Advantage. Come join our community over on our Discord channel and hang out with the cast and fellow fans of the show by following the link in the episode description. You can also find us on our very own website, www.partyadvantagepod.com, where you can find cast and character bios, along with updates for special announcements and events. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter using @PartyAdvantage for fun posts and episode updates. Lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you stay current with all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Come back in 2 weeks for more Arias adventures as the Ram Pack continues their journey. Will the party find the advantage on their next encounter? Only one way to find out. See ya then.